Nano Mashibika for co assets now Wamuku Bobo in Sema and Fa budget Honorable Finance Minister Bekanye no shame mubo say a buying a bay taxes a hoodro be a defeat me for it so a ye levy betting tax a car emission tax in penny for a bobo in semi womu echo ben chrome editumu say taxes womu a ye a defeat me for it so na mum na kase o mampeni e betting in krata so imrakwan so se ne be ya betting tax levy tax ene afi emission tax no e betumi efri ho kra ene abepiem se omampani enya etintim in krata eso eyi taxes ahodo nyina e de efitimi mfo eso.
This is the electronic transfer levy repeal bill. That's the famous e-levy bill. I'll proceed to sign it. Okay, I've just given assent to the repeal of the famous e-levy bill. Now, this is the Income Tax Amendment Bill 2025 to remove withholding tax on winnings from lottery, betting, and games of chance. This is the famous betting tax repeal bill. And so I'll assent to it, 2nd April 2025. So betting tax is gone. Now, this is the emissions tax repeal bill. So, Emissions Levy Repeal Act 2025, emissions levy is gone. This is the earmark funds capping and realignment bill. This is the bill that caps the GET fund and national health insurance levy and moves those resources into the consolidated fund. We promise that we'll take the capping off, we'll uncap them. And so this bill uncaps the GET fund and the national health insurance levy. So the earmark funds capping and realignment amendment bill has been assented to. So it means GET Fund and NHIL will receive the full amount of their levies.
Omampeni tintim inkrata isu ewiye atisema ebeto abontin so ekrese MTA CEO Anjantum ano hwe nimsanka omampeni enchen no ne no ensusu ho ansa no metintim 11 krata no eso asemi se ye no krese nye no kre 7M TV network ye de ni ene yaso to form na ebepie mu bie de beba abesomo ewutie bidwumedi eso yetwa yensem no so edia omampeni ekopie mu ewo malam junction ene ne patemu se yedru insutobre mu de akwan a enya wo mu de ho dwumedie ama contract omampeni ehwe se wo mu dwumedie ne nyina ebekọ pepepe yo so se na ebeya insu a etotoi enkosei akwan na wei eno kopie so se akwan ne bi wo ho ana se insase ne bi wo ho a insu efa ho yie pa na insu eto a etumi eyiri efa ho ehwa so na binom esisi wo mu edan no mampeni ede ohye ana se ode tumi amampeni fu a wo eye demolition ho dwumedie se wo enhwe na wo ma wo sisi adan esi bebia nso ofe nyina wo endi ho dwuma se na be ya nso eto a enkoyiri ema obi ho embeka.
Of the flooding in the city is caused by human activity. We are the problem. What is happening here does not affect the factories here. The water comes from somewhere, and once it can pass and continue, it will back up and affect the communities beyond. These are streams that existed long before our grandfathers were born. They are streams that flow from the Equape Mountains and find their way to the sea. Then we decided to come and build our capital city across the streams. So even if you build your capital city, you must allow the streams to flow through. People have built and blocked it. If you build and block a stream, the water will still come. But when it comes and it can't pass, what will it do? It will flood its banks. That's all that is happening in this city. And that's why we're asking the regional minister and the district chief executives to take a very tough stand on people whose properties are blocking waterways, because they're creating distraction for other people's properties and even loss of lives. Sometimes when it floods heavily, we lose human lives. And so it's not because we don't have a sympathy for people like that, but we must enforce the bylaws. And the point is, the assembly here, how did you sit and allow this to happen? How did the assembly allow this to happen? And that's why you have the chief executive, you have assembly members. They must be conscious of all this. These are waterways, like he said. Can you imagine the volume of water that this place alone can hold when it rains? And so if you fill it up and you say there should just be a drain passing through, the drain cannot contain that water. And so let's do what we have to do. They should remove all this, and it should be at the cost of the people who did it. They should take this back where they brought it from.
MTV New Vision.